Have you ever tried to explain yourself again and again, only to realize the other person was never truly listening? You spoke with honesty. You repeated your truth, yet all they heard was what they wanted to hear. This is a story about understanding something powerful. Sometimes silence speaks the truth, better than words. Long ago, in a quiet village surrounded by green hills and slow-moving rivers, lived a man named Thomas Gray. Thomas was a lantern maker, a simple craftsman who spent his days shaping glass, polishing metal, and filling lamps with oil that burned softly through the night. His lanterns were not flashy, but they were warm, steady, and reliable. People respected his work, but not everyone respected him. Across the street lived Mr. Clark, the village tax collector. He was known for his sharp words and constant suspicion. Whenever he passed Thomas's shop, he questioned the price of the lanterns out loud. "That light isn't worth what you ask," he would say in the marketplace. Thomas always responded calmly. He explained the cost of good materials, the time it took to make each lamp, the care behind every detail. He spoke with patience and honesty, but Clark never truly listened. Days turned into months. The more Thomas explained, the more misunderstandings grew. Quiet whispers followed him through the village. Some doubted his intentions. Others repeated stories they never checked. Each night, Thomas sat by a small fire, watching his lanterns flicker. "Why do I keep explaining myself?" he wondered. Two people who have already decided what to believe. One morning, the village square filled with excitement. A traveling monk had arrived, passing through the hills. People gathered around him, asking for advice and blessings. When the crowd thinned, Thomas stepped forward and spoke quietly. "I try to live honestly," Thomas said, "but no matter how much I explain, some people twist my words. What should I do to make them understand?" The monk looked at him gently and asked, "If a man believes the sky's green, what color is the sky to him, Thomas Pousset?" "Green," he answered. Then the monk continued, "Would your explanations change his eyes?" Thomas slowly shook his head. The monk smiled and placed a hand on his shoulder. "Then stop explaining colors to those who refuse to see. Let your actions speak. Silence is not weakness, it is strength wrapped in peace." With that, the monk walked away. Something inside Thomas finally became quiet. From that day on, he changed. He stopped defending himself. He stopped correcting every misunderstanding. When people questioned him, he smiled politely and returned to his work. At first, some assumed his silence meant guilt, but Thomas remained calm. Every evening, he placed a single lantern outside his shop. It burned longer than the others. Its light was steady, warm, and comforting. Travelers noticed. They said the road felt safer near his shop. Soon, people from nearby towns came not because of explanations, but because of trust. One evening, even Mr. Clark came to buy a lantern. He placed the coins on the table without a word. Thomas handed him a lamp and simply said, "It will serve you well." No defense, no bitterness, only peace. Days later, villagers saw Clark standing outside his home at dusk, quietly watching the soft glow of the lantern. He said nothing, but something in his expression had changed. Truth did not need to argue. It only needed time. Weeks passed. Thomas's shop glowed brighter than ever. One night, a young boy asked him, "Mr. Thomas, why do your lanterns shine so beautifully?" Thomas looked at the flame and replied, "Because I no longer waste my fire trying to light the darkness inside others. I protect it where it belongs." The lantern flickered gently against the dark sky. Sometimes, the most powerful thing you can say is nothing at all. You don't need to defend your truth to those who have already made up their minds. Peace is not found in being understood. It is found in knowing when explanation is no longer necessary. When you stop chasing validation, you gain freedom. And in that quiet space, life becomes lighter, calmer, and real. If this story resonated with you, you're in the right place. Welcome to BigMind Stories, where every story invites you to think deeper, live calmer, and grow stronger from within. Thank you for listening. Until next time, stay thoughtful, stay grounded, and keep your inner light glowing.